Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. It is a beautiful day outside, and today we're going to be defoliating my 6 citrus trees. They have a lot of old growth from this past season, and now the new growth is coming in. I want to get a closer look at the cross branching and what branches I want to bring back. So I'm really excited about it. It is a great time in the season, and it's all coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, so I got a head start with my orange trees over here, just because I got motivated and I seized the day and I started pruning everything, and I was like, oh, I should probably record this for an episode on the to update the playlist. So here are the leaves that I've removed. I don't know if you can tell, but they got slightly sunburnt since I brought them out, and whatever, that's fine, that's normal. And now the beautiful light green growth is coming out. And so I wanted not only more of it to go to the new growth, you know, so that it wasn't hidden behind these old leaves. And again, you know, the burnt leaves didn't look very good anymore, but I wanted to get a closer look at seeing, you know, what branches I wanted to remove this year. You know, these I really have let grow. I haven't done too much hard pruning because I wanted, you know, just to have healthy trees and then take them back later since citrus are so rare and expensive. So now that we've got this bad boy, I don't know that I want to bring down any more height, but any branches like this one that won't end up doing anything, I don't want anything to do with them. So this, I'm not so much of a fan of where it's at now, but I would like to see something come out from here and fill this area. I think that would be cool. So I'm hoping to get some back budding to this branch, so that's why I'm letting this grow even though it's knocking into here. Also, I was thinking about removing this leaf and branch here, but I'm thinking if this doesn't work down here, this could come out and kind of fill it in as well. So, you know, I've gone around and I've nipped off any of the dead wood from last year, if there was any dieback or anything like that, and I've removed all the old growth. There really isn't that much more that I want to do. This is newer fruit, so I'll let it ripen. That's why I'm leaving it this high, since the fruit is high right now. Otherwise, I'd probably bring it down to about this height. I think that would be a goal transitioning into next year, and get some more ramification down low on these branches. When I got it, the branches were already pretty long. So on this one I really trimmed down before y'all got here. But I like it a lot. Maybe we could go back and I'll throw a shot in from a couple of weeks ago what this looked like. But I removed the cross branching and I brought it down pretty much to the lowest outward facing bud and branch. This way, you know, it gives the appearance of an even older tree because the trunk isn't that thick, but if it's shorter, obviously, then, you know, it looks a lot better, at least in my opinion. So this one's medium, small medium, and then this one's medium, but I think that I'm happy with them for right now. I don't know that I want to remove anything else, just to see where they go. Maybe they'll generate some new buds, that'll be better, and I'll hit them. I'll hit those early in the fall. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so that'll do it for my orange trees. I have 2 lemon trees and 2 lime trees coming up next. All right, so for defoliating, I use these really fine little pruners that came with a starter bonsai kit. Outside of just trimming leaves off, they're not strong enough to do any type of branch, not even a thin one, and that would probably dull them out. So I use those for the defoliation, and then I use my little snippers that are a combo snip and scissor. A little hardier than a scissor and a little shorter than a scissor, but they're great for the smaller branches. That's my multi-use tool, my E-tool, my everything tool. So, Anyways, there's a little pink flower down here. Got some new fruit coming in. That's cool. If you've never done it before and trimmed your citrus, oh my gosh, I just knocked that flower off. Oh, dumbass award of the day. Okay. Anyways, I was trying to pull some weeds out. If you never prune citrus, when you trim the leaves and the branches, you get the best aroma ever. If you do it in the winter, it's like an amazing little break from the cold and everything. It just makes you think of summer. So, I don't know where y'all are at, but here in Connecticut, we have like 6 months of winter, 2 month fall, 2 months spring, 2 months summer. But I mean, winter really takes over. I completely redid my seed room, transformed it for the new season and just moving forward, because it was basically like a greenhouse room, you know, and it should be the foyer in my house. So I wanted to do some sort of beautification. Even though I won't use it as a foyer, I'll still use it as a plant or seed room. I'll show y'all later what I did. It's nothing crazy, but it's a new setup and I like it as streamlined. So maybe it'll give y'all some ideas. Spring cleaning and all that. Well, summer cleaning now. But I was doing a juice cleanse, so I was happy to stay busy. All right, so I'm going to switch tools now. I see right away this branch is coming back and across. And it's right from the base of another branch. And that is coming out. That branch, this one I don't even like that much, but it's got a little leaf and node coming here, which might be cool because it'll match the line of this. And sometimes I like to build that. Some people don't like branches going in the same direction together, but I think if you build the flow of a tree, I don't know, it's more natural. I like it. So that is my prerogative. I'll leave this in case I get some growth out of here. I'll leave this in case I get some back budding here, and then I'll take this out. These aren't bad. Actually, I'm gonna lower the apex all the way down to here because I got a nice little bud. I'm gonna do here because I took a leaf off of here, so if I get something there, that would be cool. But that's also cool. I just don't want to leave it too bare. Anything that's coming from underneath or at the joint, if it's new growth, I just pull it off. If not, I snip it off. I never allow that stuff. And we can shorten this down. We got a nice one here. See, this is coming across the plant. Do we want to remove that, y'all? You know what? I'm going to leave it because otherwise I'm just going to have 2 of these lemons growing over here with no leaves or anything. So I'm going to leave this for the season. I'll pull out that little other bud that's at its joint and we'll see where it goes from there. What do we think about this one? I'm going to leave that too. It's the early stages. It's the early stages. I don't want to take too much off. So I'll take this one back down. It doesn't even look like this part's alive. I'll take it down to where I just trimmed the leaf. There's still a lime on that branch. And that gives more balance over here. That's nice. And here, I guess this would be my apex now, huh? You know, it's looking good. What I could do is use this and use this as my new leader. but I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it as is. So you see, this is the branch that may go in the future, but I might get something cool here. And then this is the branch I was talking about that follows that one, but it also has this one, so they got their own little sway over there. I wanted to raise this tree in the soil this year. I planted it when I was low on soil, and I never got the chance. So if you're having a hard time seeing down to the trunk, it's slightly tapered. It's not too bad. It's looking woody. See, take a look. And the tree looks really healthy. All right, so that's number one on the lemons. Tree number two. So you have seen me defoliate already, so I'm gonna put that in fast forward with some music to break it up, and I'll defoliate really quickly, and then we'll talk about the cross branching and branches we're gonna remove together after that. All right, so it looks like I let this one get away from me this year, y'all, because I could tell by the feel of the leaves which ones are the old ones and which ones are the new ones. Oh, here's one more old one. But the difference between that big one and this big one, it's not that much in size, but this, it's like very rough and sturdy. It's like you could roll a cigar with this thing. But these are tender and new, so I think they are new growth. They're just ahead of the, look at me talk with my hands, broke a branch, that's fine. Anyways, this one's definitely ahead of the other citrus. So I don't think that I want to prune it as hardy as I would have before, because it's already growing, you know. So let's see, is there anything that's obvious? Do I need to nip any tips? We could bring this down a bit. Boom. I'll do it to the other one. Bring these back. You know, these trees, when they get fruit on them, they get so heavy to one side, they'll actually rip themselves up from the root. Now, you might have seen in another video, I had a Bob Ross statue holding up one of these. I think it was my lime tree. All right, so it splits down back further. I'm going to take it back. There's a leaf, one coming out underneath and across. Don't need that. That might be cool. This one coming from underneath. That might be cool. Cool. This one's coming across everything. It's got to go. It's growing out cool. It's coming across everything. It's got to go. I'm leaving this where it leans because, I don't know, maybe we get some weeping action. We'll see. Maybe I won't like it in the future. And this is growing from the center. I like that. There's so much potential with this tree. That's why I'm leaving so many branches, so that I don't limit myself. I'm gonna leave this one because that's another weeping one, potentially like that. Underneath, gotta bring this back a lot. Let's go to here. And then this one will go to here. Yeah, that's cool. And this one will come back. This one's going across. Some branches in here that'll never amount to anything. I'm gonna leave this one from the joint because I don't know how much I like this branch. It's boring. We'll see if we get anything coming out of it. But it's completely parallel. So unless I change the angle when I repot it, that one's probably gonna go too. I'll leave this in case something comes back down. I definitely want to prune it harder back over the next couple of years and get the ramification down. See, here we come. This one's growing from the joint. It's not good to usually let three go at the same time. You know what? It's crossing. This one's going below, this one's going above, so that might be cool. And then this one's got to go. You know what? This one too. Yeah. Yeah, I just made up my mind. We are not weeping. All right. Bring this one back. This is growing from the joint. We'll take that out. You know what? I'll take this from underneath. Leave the one up top. It's new growth. Here we go. This one. This whole thing's coming out too. Boom, boom. And this one. Yeah, I think that's looking better. I started with not taking a lot off, from there I went. I still don't know about this one. Will you fill the gap? Which one do I want? This one or this one? This one or this one? Oh, man. I'm going to leave them both for another day. All right, let me give it a spin. See, it's a little longer out here, but that's just what I'm going to have to do, is bring that back. Spinning two huge terracotta pots, as I do not have a turntable. All right, so cool. There you go. This one is a little thicker, so maybe it's older, and that's why it came in fuller faster. But there you have it for my second of 2 lemon trees. Next up are the lime trees. Jarhead bonsai. I'm going to cut it a little short because it is so hot out that my phone actually shut down for overheating. So now that I got it powered back up, I'm second thinking pruning further, and I'm definitely thinking stand-up paddleboarding on the pond. So I'm going to go do that. Hope you all enjoy your summer and come back for more Jarhead bonsai. Have a great day.